welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Come in, come on, I've got intel, yes. As we kick our way into this massage, darling dears, the planetary energies are. If you've been feeling down, low vibing of late, feeling a little bit isolated, eh? Feeling a bit what? Lonely when you are never alone? Alright, I'm not going to get on you. I told you, I'm a pointer, not a picker. The moon, the skullduggerous moon, is creating what? A sextile with Jupiter today. Yes, it is. Time to leave those what? Feelings behind. Of what? Loneliness and feeling down, darling dear, and make more of an effort to interact with others today. Listen, big cat, I know you are cautious and you're not quite sure. I am an ambivert. I try not to leave my domicile unless I'm going to the bank, the beach, or to do something with my progenies, darling dears, or other things I'm not telling you, because not everything must everyone know. When this happy, honesty promoting lunar aspect shows up, it encourages what? Happiness, joy, good fortune, harmony, and all that fabulous, gorgeous loveliness. When the universe conjures up the right planetary aspects, darling dears, new friendships are an extra special potential, darling dears. Those special spontaneous meetings. So you'll be drawn to people who will share similar views, hobbies, and attitudes. Can I be candid, big cat? I say that to say this. Everyone must be interviewed that approaches your throne. You can't allow just anyone to come and spread out in your life like a beach towel. Fist bump. Yes, baby, this and that. Questions that you could ask? I'll give you a few questions that you can ask. When was the last time you was jealous and why? We're interviewing everyone, darling dear. You don't just directly just go up into their face and start questioning them. No. You drop it down in light conversation, darling dear. Ask them when was the last time they was jealous and why. Ask them questions like, if you only had 3 things on your life's bucket list to do, what would they be? Ask them, what's the hardest decision you've had to make in your life? Ask them, what is something that you would consider unforgivable? Where they would listen. Ask them what they would feel would be so unforgivable to them. Ask them, what is your thoughts on dating someone married? You better ask them questions, black. Bruh, OC stream. Hey, you better. Ask them, what does friendship mean to you? And my favorite question, the question I ask anyone that tries to present in my life as a friend, I ask them, why do you want to be my friend? I'm going to tell you a true story. 2020, right? I moved into this domicile one day before lockdown, and two female energies presented as friends to me. So I asked them off the bat, why do you want to be my friend? I didn't ask them together because they didn't know each other. I asked them separately. They were both shocked. Oh, Case, why are you asking such a question? Don't you know, don't you have value in yourself? You shouldn't ask these questions. I ask these effing questions, mate. Because they want to come spread out in your life like beach towels. They turned out to be 2 what? Backstabbing, bottom-feeding, scum and scuzz buckets that I had to what? Give them love and light. Are you mad, blood? I'm not allowing nobody to come into my life and make my heart go boom diddy boom diddy boom. Listen, from it's like that, and my eyes have to get slitty, and I'm tracking you with my eyes, and I've got to think about you when I'm laying in my bed of righteousness, trying to get my God-given sleep, because I told you, in my jungle, the big cat sleeps at night. In my village, the peaceful village, the big cat sleeps at night. Right. I didn't get the PTSD. They didn't get the chance to give me the PTSD. Why? They got my shapely back. Toot sweet. Yeah. Right. Now that I've said that, let's call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection, darling dears, as we dive into these peccadillos. So be it moat. Energies, big cat. Up, up, up. Let's see who's in the comments before we press on with these interesting peccadillos. Because I told you, the universe is lining up in such a way with this moon and Jupiter sextile, right? For new people to be approaching you. They're going to see your light and they're going to be on you like this. Sucker pads. And you ain't going to be no sucker for no one. Question them. Don't care if they've got the same hobbies as you. You don't know if they're working with the devil. You don't know if they're Littlefinger. You don't know if they're Lord Voldemort. You don't know if they're a homosexual. Right, Prakala or Prakalisha, son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Everyone must be interviewed. Yeah. Eyes on everyone. We do our boosie badass. Why? Because there's liars, thieves, cheaters, and users. Oh my, if I had pearls, I'll be clutching them bitches with you. Right? Swindlers, back front neck tabbers, they get no S, darling dear. They're a tabber. A frenemy, darling dear. Just coming to what? Get their single white female on, darling dears. And you may even end up brown bread. Yes! All of this and that. And there's haters out there. Hate the fact that you've managed to bend the matrix and you're a happy-go-lucky kind of a gal or boy in this season. Why? Because I told you, you are that biche or garçon because you hold the whip. All right. Well, press on. And some of these people come with the bad vibes, right? The bad intention, the bad advice, the bad credit, right? And the Panani of a tomb that has a bad memory as soon as it leaves your side. You ain't got time for that. You haven't got the hairline for it. I told you, your hairline must come first. You haven't got time for that. I've told you many times, my dear big cat, walk with the wise and you will be wise. And whatever happened, whatever skullduggerous moves was perpetrated against you in the past, darling dear, Psalms 119, verse 97 and 98, it's made you wiser than a bottom-feeding skullduggerous back-front neck-tabbing snake straight out of the crevice of the devil's balls. I told you, big cat. I keep telling you, I'm a pointer. Right. Not going to lose my shiznai because I told you. You know that it's Sunday, and what's Sunday for the big cat? Yoga Sunday, where I balance out my chakras. Right? Let's Bonita Ballerina danced right in. Big cat wave. Harry gang. Pinkies up. Wagwan, you good? Susie Spicy Pisces. Hi. Glad you could pop in on your busy day. Who's that? Steve Mackner? Hello, Steve. Haven't seen you in quite a while. No comment. Fist bump. The Empress? Wagwan. Could always do with more empresses in my hemisphere. You know this, darling dear. And I told you, pay attention to these fools. Proverbs 18:6, because a fool's mouth will invite a beating. You ain't got time for Foolio and their foolishness. Right? Who else is here? Janice Payton. Well, go on, Janice. A new face in this place. I see ID Beautiful. What's going on, darling dear? Are you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? Yes. And CB? Fist bump. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. You're in good company. Where I teach you to what? Ain't having it blood. And live your best life in a North Node kind of a way. Yes, this and that always goes on here. Who's that? Vanessa Saldibar, Wagwan Big Cat, and Alpha Female. Listen, Charlotte Marie, I see you. Pinky's up. If I've missed out on your name, darling dear, you know I can be a chatty cat. And I told you, it's Yoga Sunday. I don't want to be rushing to get there. I want me to be partially balanced before I get into that class. In Jesus' name. Oh. Anyhow, let's dive in, darling dears. We're going to question the cards and ask why it's important for the big cat to interview everyone. You could have a backstabbing Timmy approaching you. Or Suzette, who is what? A snake blood? A snake. Or what? Peter the picker pointer. Yeah, Peter, who's a... Listen, there's only one Peter that spent his life, what? Being remorseful. You don't want to end up with what? A Judas in a Peter suit. A full-on what? Agent Smith affiliate. No, babe, you ain't got time for the dummy bat going nowhere and wanting to take you with them. You better be obstreperous, blood. Obstreperous. Remember what happened to you in the past. We've got the memory of an elephant, just like that elephant in India. Do you remember the one that what? Saw somebody that this woman was drawing water from her well at the age of 70, minding her own business, and the elephant was like, "Arr! I remember you," ran up to her and trampled her, killed her stone dead. Dead. And in India, they have the funeral quickly. They have funeral prayers. So the family all got together to mourn this woman and to pay their last respect. And guess who turned up at the funeral? The same elephant that trampled her the first time. Pulled her off the pyre, chucked her body about, and murked her again. Killed her twice. Yes! And then it went, called in its elephant brethren, and ran into her village, found her house, and broke that down too. We have the memory of an elephant. Fist bump. Let me turn on my fan because it's getting hot in here. Right. Yes, baby. I've got to sip my mocha and calm my shiznai down. I don't want to have you what? Crack on crazy, darling dears. But you must be on the alert. You're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. And I tell you many times, you pee glitter, you shit cupcakes, and you fart rainbows. That's right, I said it. Right. Let's press on, big cats, because time is of the essence. Get the good stuff here. Oh, you've got a duo, darling dears. And both on the Palo Santo, darling dears, blazing it up one time. I just got a new delivery. Got it yesterday. Absolutely love this one, darling dear. The California White Slade. I nearly said Slade. Yes, baby. Slade. I am Slade when I'm burning this, darling dear. Making sure that no F Falconese is lurking in any corner of my domicile. Anyhow, let me press on because I told you, I can be a chatty cat. When you cast runes, darling dears, you read them from I need to say reft. So you've got what? A stuttering bastardo trying to come in your hemisphere. Pay attention, big cat. You are that light. Thank you very much. Moon and Naz for the super chat. You know I'll be spending it on what? Honeydew melons, where I get my big cat bites in and my electrolytes. After I've taken my what? Irish moss or sea moss. I take a big spoonful of that every morning. I normally get the hay fevers. Not this year, mate. I'm covered and protected. You have what? Algaz. On its face, darling dear. Algaz is represented by the moon energy. Lean in, big cat. This is what? The shield of protection in the reverse. It speaks about danger and a warning, as well as a taboo, darling dear. Lean in, big cat. It's represented by the letter X, or could be an X, and the letter Z. Right. Remember Zenobia in what? What was that? The one about the tiger? Oh my God, I can't remember the name of that film. Somebody put it in the comments. Zenobia, and she tried to curse someone, right? Turned herself into a bird, and then didn't have enough of her wicked spell to turn herself back. Had bird feet, or a bird foot. Yeah, a full-on chicken head, on legs. Anyhow, like I said, lean in, big cat. Represented by the numbers 72, 73, 74, and 75. This speaks about what? Somebody wants to come and release their fear in your life, darling dear. And it also speaks about what? Secrets that will not be told. Somebody who's coming in a full-on what? Peter suit, darling dear. Everyone must be interviewed. Right. And if they were skullduggerers to you in the past, well, guess what? They've stripped it up, guys. They're coming for your hairline. And they're not sorry. Okay, then. Yes, the moon energy, represented by Pisces, as well as Cancer energy. And what does the moon represent? It represents the mother, darling dears. Yes, big cat. It also represents what? Family emotions. Yeah, so it may be a mother foe or somebody's mother who is no one's mother, right? Trying to approach. Pay attention to every sign, darling dears. Not everyone's allowed to approach your throne. You've got some mothers out there that are so bitter, right? And allowing themselves to live in the hurt of this and that when they should really be what? Blaming their own panani. The panani was skullduggerous. They gave it up too quick, darling dear, to whom didn't deserve it. Don't let it be you, big cat. Don't. Right. Algaz. What's this? Good God. We've also got what? The Hangman. Lagaz. On its face, darling dears. Both runes turned over. It's a sign. This speaks about what? Confusion and despair and perversity. And it also speaks about what? Somebody's at the point of topping it. Baby girl or baby boy. Whoever is feeling so low that they want to take themselves out, don't do it, darling dears. Don't. You hold on and you pray. Psalms 91:1. Father God will cover you with the energy and the love of the universe. Let nothing bring you so low that you want to out your own light. And if you do that, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have to come back to repeat this cycle on this Malkuth in a worse situation than you're in right now. Stay strong, big cat. You're meant to be the light for someone else. Anyhow, let's get back to the skullduggerous, right? This is represented by the Hangman card in Tarot. The numbers 12, 13, 14, and 15. And the letter L for loser and left turn out of my life. The Hangman in reverse also speaks about what? Seeing things from a different perspective. It speaks about getting down, look straight into your crown chakra, darling dears, to pay attention to what's going on. People will do that, what? Monkey dance to get into your life, darling. They're pretending to be fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, to bleed your energies away, to use your ideas. I told you, they just want to get their echo praxicon and bring you to the point of what? We're getting Latin in this bish. Rigor mortis, blood. That's the point of the stiffness of death. Yeah. So you better what? Caveat emptor. What does that mean? Buyer. Beware. Fist bump. Right. Let's press on at a hot trot. Gonna use the True Love Oracle. Why not, eh? What's this? Respect yourself, darling dears. Remember that hard path you've been on. The one that you had to walk alone. The one that you had to put your heart chakra across your back, darling dear. And hold on to what? Your stick of truth, like Gandalf the White. Remember that. And there is always a village of what? Back front neck tabbers, right? Pracklers and prackalicious that would like to take you down. Yes, baby. And take you out. And what? With a two-piece and not from the KFC, darling dear. They would like to put them paws on you, darling dear, and make you less than them. Make you feel like what? You're not worthy. Don't allow it. Be very careful, darling dears. Respect yourself. Remember, they always say that what? You should treat others how you treated yourself. Well, you did. And look what happened to you, big cat. Look what happened to you. You treat others how what? They deserve to be treated. That's what you must do. Pinkies up. RESPECT. They have to put respect on your name. Come through, Birdman. Push, clap. Right. Let's carry on. Because if you're not careful, you're going to spend the rest of your life trying to what? Resolve conflict with a dummy bat who is a Neanderthal through and through. Someone that needs to be left alone in their cave. Right. You don't want that kind of a smoke. What's this? your love, your empathy, your compassion, and your understanding. They're coming for all of that shiznai. They want the smoke and they're bringing the fire. Pay attention, big cat. I'm not telling you not to be, you can be friendly, but with a long spoon as you interview everyone. And you don't just fire off the questions. No, you take time. But don't allow them into your inner sanctum. Don't tell them none of your shiznai. And don't spend any of your good hard-earned pentacallies on it. And good God, giving up the whole of your what? Seat of emperors and empresses. Are you mad? Don't do it, big cat. Right. Touch not the anointed, because you are protected, darling dears. Your ancestral team want you, right, to have true friendships, right? True meaningful friendships where you are both pouring into each other and are there for each other's greatness, darling dear. You're being protected, right? Pay attention. Touch not the anointed, because they will surely be touched. Those with the synthetic spirits and their polyester band characters. Remember, James 1:8, the double-minded person will have you at hawky sticks at dawn and possibly in prison with the prisoners. And I told you, big cat can't go to prison. We needs to be free to suck it to them. They, them, and whomever they, them, and is to you. Right, don't get smoked. Let's get a deck. I'll use this one. Base of the deck, darling dear. Look at this shiznai. Devil energy, darling dear. The codependent, the controlling, those that like the perverted sex, all of this and that, darling dear. Those that would like to put you in a gilded cage. Well, it's not gilded, it's a rust bucket. You ain't going back into no cage for no one. Capricorn energy, darling dears. It also speaks about what? Someone may even try and beguile you into a one-night stand, darling. Don't do it, big cat. I don't care if it's been years or eons since you've been touched by another. You don't want to be touched by the devil's strongest worker. You don't. This speaks about what? Somebody you may have even divorced yourself from, right? They want to come back for one more round, Julie, with your hairline, to be a beta in your life. What is the beta? The B is for a back front neck tabber, right? The A is for an abuser. The I is because they're a flipping imposter. The T is because they come to take, and take again. The E is for the exploiter in them. The R is because they was reckless in their life and they want to be reckless in yours, right? And the S is because they're shape-shifting and mean. Like I said, don't let just anyone come spread out in your life like a beach towel. Don't interview everyone. And if they were skullduggerous to you before, darling dears, sure. I told you, you can be what? Law 14 of the 48 laws of power. Work as a friend and act as a spy. Because they will tell you with their own lying forked tongue, right, that they're still effed up, all right, and full of shiznai, and they haven't what? Healed, and they haven't seen an exorcist. You'll find all of this out. Right. Okay, I was about to say, why must you interview everyone? The cards want you to know this off the bat, right? Because they're codependent dummy bats and they like to steal other people's energies. These are people that are unhealed. These are people that can't even walk alone. They will go and seek any company over being in their own company. They don't know how to sit and be with themselves, right? Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Look! Listen, big cat, devil energy. Red alert, red flag. And it's what? They get a warning for that. And a red card because they've been caught. We're not having it, mate. Two major arcana. Right. Why else must you interview these people? We already know that they're dummy bats. They're unhealed. They're inner childish Chucky. Why? Because you're successful, darling dear. Whatever that success has been for you, your success could be healing, darling dear. Your success could be in the working field. You may have a platform, a business, and you're what? On a high horse, darling dears. I told you, you're a beacon for the wicked. Leo, as well as Jupiter energy, darling dears. 6 of Wands in the upright, I might add. Some of them may be attracted to you because of your confidence, darling dear. Your achievements, the fact that you have an engaging personality. It also speaks about what? If you've got some kind of a platform or business, you've got many admirers and patrons, and they want to get in on what you've got going on. Can I draw your mind back to the devil in a Peter suit, darling dear? Right. Why else would they want to come around the big cat? Oh, fill out the back end. Right? King of Swords. Because you've mastered something, darling dear. The King of Swords is somebody who what? Is slow to speak. Who what? Takes immediate action on what? Furthering their goals. Reaching their success. You've reached some form of success, darling dear. And you are shiny, shiny in them streets. And your words have spiritual weight. King of Swords can be represented by Father God Most High, because the sword is about what? The crown chakra, darling dears, with downloads. They see that you're a master at something, darling dear, while they are a jack of all trades and master of nothing. And they must, when they come near you, darling dear, hit the road, just like Jack. Why else? Told you. Because you're a star. Some of you have a platform, or you have that job, that promotion, a business, because you've healed from the inside out. You're a beacon, darling dears. It could also be that you've what? Sorted out your body, darling dears. You're working on your everything. You look good. And they think that they can look good just by being in your hemisphere. Listen, don't tie yourself to the skullduggerous. This also speaks about a miracle coming in your life, darling dear. Number one, because you were slow to speak, darling dear, you took the time to get higher knowledge on whatever field, right, is according to your north node. Remember I told you that? Major arcana, darling dears. Why else do they want to be your friend? Always falling out the back end, darling dear. King of Wands with the unsatisfied eyes, right? This is hobosexual.com, darling dears. This is also what? Two kings. It could be male or female that are what? Present energy coming towards you, darling dears. You better choose wisely. King of Wands, darling dears, is somebody who likes to charm the crowds, and their fatum is for the crowd, for the hard. They're a hobosexual, darling dear, and they're active with it. Base of the deck. And they're a spying liar to boot, darling dear. This is a page on its face. If this is not your progeny, this is somebody who can't bend the matrix. This is somebody who doesn't seek their own knowledge and inner understanding. This is somebody who is a what? Salacious gossip, a merchant of slander. Jeremiah 9:40. Right, and we'll have all of your business out in them streets when you realize what exactly you've got in your hemisphere. Right, Pennywise the clown, son or daughter. What's behind the page? Somebody who would be hard to get away, just like molasses. Right, King of Swords also speaks about what? Legal, law. You may have to get a habeas corpus on them, darling dear, right, to get them away from you. It'd be like trying to what? Get blood from a stone. But there is true partnerships coming towards you, Gemini energy, but divine wants you to make the right choices. Don't make a choice out of feeling loneliness, darling dear. You are never alone. A big cat with a prayer is always covered and guided. Ephesians 6:13. Right, let's break it down. See what else is going on. Let's split these two major arcana. Right. Let's get another deck. Oh yes, let me draw your attention to this. I'm going to show it to you until you're sick of it, mate. Get the power of the Psalms. There is a psalm for everything. For everything. And never you forget, my dear big cat. Guard your heart. Proverbs 4:23. For from your heart springs the well of life. Can't make no dummy back come into your life and roll you. Hey, roll you? Base of block! I can't make it up. Your block game must be for the gods. Stand your ground. And I told you, question them, darling dear. Interview everyone that wants to approach your throne. Remember what you had to do to get your self-respect back. Remember what you had to do when you had to leave fully alone in the cave, right? With their stone cold and bitter and twisted black heart, this shapeshifter. Right, let's clarify this devil energy of the codependent. Someone that even may have a sexual kink, darling, there, and want to bring all of that bad juju round you. What time is it? Nearly got to go, darling dears. Got to go and balance out my chakras. I fell off the back end. Told you. You've got incoming. This is messages, communications, darling dear, coming towards you. Is it coming from the crevice of the devil's balls? Let's see. Not everybody approaching you is going to be wicked, darling dears, but you have to interview everyone. I don't care who it is. I don't care whom it is. Leave no mitch or bitch unturned. Look. In and out energy, dick dealing energy of the false friend. The one that's your friend in your face, but to your back, what are they? Toxic, going nowhere, going down Bobby Brown. Don't go with them. And I don't normally shuffle my cards like that. What's this? Yes, baby. You've got a page, darling dear. A page of cups. This person has psychic abilities, but they've got immature energies, right? And they're trying to manifest you or manifest someone like you, darling dear, who has all of the tools, the badass alchemist ways. Someone that will look better just by being around you. Someone whose life will be improved just by being in your hemisphere, darling dears. Be on the alert. What about the codependent? The villages, right? Look, I can't make it up, big cat. 5 of swords. You will have to wash your face like David. Remember I told you that. This is somebody that likes to argue, gossip, and fight. And this best friend will have a best friend, darling dear. And guess what? All of your shiznai will be told to the unwashed public. Or gossipers for sure, darling dear. Base of the deck. You better master your emotions and know that you're worthy of what? Success in your life. Of good people in your life. Right? Look at this shiznai. The cards ain't ramping. You've already got to a calm space in your life. The Hierophant speaks about what? The boundaries as well as the balance that you've brought into your life. Why? You're more spiritual, right? I told you, you gave it to God. Psalms 91:1. And you are an agent of karma. Why? Because you speak the truth, Roof. Pinkies up. And the hardest truth you had to tell, darling dears, was to yourself when you found yourself at hockey sticks at dawn, darling dears. You learn to master your emotions. You may even have a King of Cups. Listen, of all the kings that you would want, the real sweetie is the King of Cups. This is 3 kings, so 3 people are going to be approaching you, darling dears, over the next few days. One is the King of Swords, right? This is somebody who keeps their emotions so well hidden, you don't even know they've got any emotions, blood, right? Then you've got the King of Wands, charming, looking like hot to trot, right? They've got the body, right? They've got the fast car, right? And they're full of shit, right? And you've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody who is more mature, right? This is someone who is slow to speak, quick to listen. This is a protector and provider. Why? Because the King of Cups is established, right? They got the 3 things which are most important in a relationship. They've got their own house, their own car, and their own career. Because you get with someone that ain't got that shit, they will break you down, blood. They will break you down and cuss you out for giving them good in their life. And you've already mentally and emotionally got over a situation like that. Baby, they've got to have the 3 go-to things, darling dear. That's just the foundation. You still have to question everything, blood. Because sometimes you might find a person on their own. They're on their own for a reason, blood. Because they are kryptonite to a big cat. Alright, what does the King of Swords say? About what? Listen, whatever you've mastered, darling dear, you've got a 10-10. This is a breakthrough. Guess what? I was woken up last night. When I always check the clock when I wake up. It was 3:33. Then I was woken up again this morning at 5:55. Something major is manifesting in your hemisphere as well as mine, darling dears. Right? Take that energy. We've already got a 10-10. Wrap yourself around that like it's a good year life blimp. Mm-hmm. 210 speaks about what? Improvement of your circumstances, right? And it also speaks about a marriage, loyalty, a stable foundation, somebody that you can build with, right? But you've got to go through the mire. King of Swords. Everyone must be majorly investigated. Timmy could be a backstabber. Just because Nettie's got bow legs, you don't feel sorry for Nettie. Nettie is what? A man in teeth. Yes. But then again, if anyone can teeth your man, that was never your man. Or woman, darling dear. Mm-hmm. They got what they deserved. Your leftovers. It's the maid. And what does the maid do? Take out the basura. That's what a maid does. Base of the deck. Base of the deck. Base of the deck. Right? Is what? Deck. What's that? Redacted? Yes. When things are hidden in, isn't it? Yes. Somebody's going to approach you and they've got a lot of secrets hidden, darling dear. Guantanamo Bay on crack. They come to bring a tower moment to your life. Why? Because they're not you. Pay attention. You will get the downloads, because when the lightning strikes, it strikes at the crown chakra. Listen to your first mind about the people approaching you. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what they've got. Remember your beating heart, darling dears. You must guard it. And if you're unsure, call your ancestors. Remember I told you that. They can't help you unless you ask for help. Right. You've got a 10-10 on the table right next to the King of Cups. You do, in some cases, this is a loyal friend. This may even be a loyal partner, a lover. The King of Cups is a husband or wife, future husband or wife. What about, why are you looking like a star in them streets? Because you're emotionally fulfilled. And the universe has said, 'tis done to you, big cat. Why? Because you did the work. It wasn't easy, but it's so worth it. And this is the bad energy, the moon energy, the al-yaz in the upright. This also speaks about your intuitions and your emotions. And again, the moon is represented by what? That's right, my dear big cat. Mother energy, a mother foe. So it could be a Mitch bitch or a bitch Mitch. That's going to try and cause confusion in your life. Why? Because you got that glow, darling dear, the star quality of the healed, of being a divine child. You learn how to what? Subconsciously, not only consciously, subconsciously pour away what no longer serves you. And I told you, if those skullduggerous ruminating thoughts come up again, you say cancelled. And then your mind will try and wrestle with you, the conscious mind. You keep saying cancelled, and then you call your ancestors and turn your hand to something else. Right? Me, I go straight for the Candy Crush. Because listen, I told you, when I'm ready to manifest something, I have to be in a calm state. Feng Shui to the core. Pay attention, darling dear. You are being gifted with your heart's desires at this moment in time because you've done the work. And you're a beacon. Base of the deck. As I said, be careful of the bad energy. The bad energy can come in the shape of what? A fake friend, a frenemy, right? Disingenuous family members, darling dears, right? That want to take you on a cycle. The same cycle that almost gave you a reverse Friar Tuck. Use discernment. Use your intuition, darling dear. Because your body will tell you when danger is approaching. You'll feel it in your solar plexus, your tummy. What about this dick-dealing homosexual, right? This fake or fugazi frenemy energy. I'm seeing Sagittarius and Scorpio. Tower moment, darling dears. On its face, darling dears. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. This talks about what? Someone who is refusing to change. They like being skullduggerous and shape-shifting and mean, right? Somebody who likes to cause anxiety, right? And hide the truth. They will take you through somewhat changes in your life, darling dear. Be very careful. This is somebody that will take you on the hamster wheel. Skullduggerous to the core, darling dears. Disingenuous, in and out energy. Always chasing the next shiny object. My can't make it up. Someone who is what? Jack of all trades. Four of Pentacles on the reverse. Master of none, darling dear. This is somebody who is a homosexual. The Fool energy, right? There may be an age difference between you, but this is somebody who is always repeating negative cycles, right? Chariot energy. And they come to be a stumbling block in your life. Keep you stuck, right? Because why? They've got the bad karmas on them, darling dears. Pay attention. I know the universe is trying to what? Give us this moon. Well, it's done it. It's given us a moon and Jupiter sextile, right? Attracting other people to you. But not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Interview everyone. Let's get some more energies. And then I've really got to go, darling, there. Because I don't want to be driving like a madwoman. Right? Because I've got to go and balance out my chakras, yeah? Manifestation mode. You have to pay attention to what card gets left on the table. I didn't mean to leave it there. You've been gifted with all of those tools. You have the badass alchemist ways. Never you forget that, darling dear. You are just like what? Fendi, Louis, Prada, Gucci, all of those high ticket items. You've got things you can lose. Don't let no dummy bat, right, wheedle their way into your life and spread out like a beach towel. What else does the big cat need to know as they question and interview everyone? And I told you, you invite someone in who's as a friend, right, and they've got progeny. Look at how their progeny greets you when you come around. Then you know if they've been discussing you behind your back, having poison dripping from their mouth. And then when they see you, they're giving you a toothy grin. A toothy grin. Now you've got me sucking my 31 teeth. Jeez, listen. Let me just feng shui myself. Right. Feeling better now. What's this? Spiritual endurance, right? Use the wisdom, right? You're a seeker of the truth, Ruth. You've got faith and you've got strength, darling dear. You are a spiritual warrior. Never you forget, my dear big cat. Your words carry spiritual weight. Don't waste it on a bottom feeder that does not deserve to be in your inner sanctum. And never you ever tell everyone what's going on in your cranium. No one deserves to know every single last thing about you except the Most High. Remember I told you that? One more card and then we really got to go because I've got to put the pedal to the metal. But I'll be coming back with the I think we've got to do the air and the fire readings. Right? Look at this. You don't want to be in regret, guilt and shame, darling dear. It's in the reverse. You must get away from the bad energies. Right? You've got an emperor on its way, darling dear. A divine masculine or divine feminine. Somebody true to the core, right? You've got many options. Divine is telling you to choose wisely, darling dears. And never you forget, my dear big cat. You are always the prize in every situation. Every situation. You are the prize. Right? What's this? A pet name or animal? Listen, in the reverse, don't listen. Especially somebody that comes up with some kind of snappy name. Listen, they're going to snap your life, darling dear. Pay attention. And it's somebody who abuses animals. Just like Caesar from Black Ink Crew. Gave that dog a good kicking. Beat the dog with a chair. Then put the dog. You saw when he hit the dog with the chair. The dog peed itself. Or was that blood on the floor? Then he flung the dog into a cage. Right? And kicked the cage down the hill. Listen. Wolfie had to break the lock and jump free. Listen. I don't like people that abuse animals. Pay attention to how even they treat their own animals, darling dears. Because pets are loyal. Even if they're being abused, they will still be loyal to the person that feeds them. And if they've got a pet name, run. Don't walk. Run. Base of the deck. Because they come with what? To give you what? Nervousness, insomnia, paranoia, and stress. which will give you a reverse friar top, cause confusion. They're going to give you the PTSD, skin conditions, darling dears, and the anxieties. Remember I told you that. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. These adverts ain't ramping blood. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. So much for a big ending.